What's going on, everybody? It's your boy back with another reaction video. And today, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to be reacting to the video game trailers for the Video Game Awards that happened was it yesterday. Well, I guess because it ran over at 12:30 this morning, so I was like, I'll look at some of these. Some that piqued my interest. I think I'm going to just play all of them in one video. The ones that I was interested in, and I'm not watching all of them. Just the ones that piqued my interest. I think I might not, but I might. Because a lot of them were like real short, and I don't think I want to devote in editing, even though it won't take that long, but a whole, like, base of a video that's gonna be like 5 minutes or something like that. So, but anyway, the first one I'm gonna start with is the Suicide Squad gameplay trailer, and I will also be looking at the Wonder Woman reveal trailer. I think it was reveal or something like that. Was it reveal? What was it called? Wonder Woman official game announcement teaser. So, because that one was like 55 seconds, so I was like, definitely was gonna look at that with this because DC, But anyway, I've been actually looking forward to this, to seeing the actual gameplay for this, because I was curious when I watched the what was it, the reveal trailer? What was that? Was that last year? Or was that this year? Anyway, the reveal trailer for Suicide Squad. So I was curious what the actual gameplay was going to be. Was going to be like Marvel's Avengers, or was it going to be like what's the name of that game just came out? Guardians of the Galaxy. Those are just the ones that come to mind because they're superhero related. So, but anyway, let's get into this. All right, here we.
When I think of the Justice League, I
Shit.
think of Wonder Woman, Superman, Green Lantern. You don't want to mess with that lot. But you, Barry, you're just the team mascot, aren't you, mate? The loser of the league.
Barry
folks.
is.
The
Wait, isn't that
fastest
your
man
villain?
alive.
I mean, what is?
The Flash.
He's the villain. Oh, got him.
Flash is alive, and he's playing for Team Brainiac.
I gave you orders. Kill the Flash. I'll kill you myself. Cool.
I like how she just throw these people in the kill the Justice League. That'll be easy. Okay. Okay, this is about what I figured it was gonna be.
Did you get him?
Oh,
Really? Why don't you just mail me the bullet? I'm the eye in the sky. Taking point for you, son.
okay. So it's gonna be like what's that World War Z game? Kind of like where like it's 4 players can play, and once you have each one have a different character.
Oh, yeah.
It looks good though. Hell, Harley doing that. She got super strength.
Get back, Jackie boy.
I would probably play with him the most, King Shark.
You want to see what a real hero can do? I'll show you. Come on then, you prick.
It's funny because Barry, like, if you really think about it, oh, Oh, Kamehamehas and shit. He could have killed him in a blink of an eye. He could have killed him in a blink of an eye. But look good. Okay, so the gameplay is like I said. It makes me think. Watching the gameplay makes me think more of a World War Z. With that game, if anyone, I haven't played it. I own it. Never played it. I got so many games I haven't played that I bought in the past 2 years and still haven't played. But it kind of reminds me of that, except it has a melee aspect to it rather than just shooting. Well, that has a melee, but melee is not the like main source of attack. Is the shooting, the bullets, the guns are the main attack. The melee is just if you get swarmed and they get in close. But it looks good. I like the way it looks. I like the kind of it almost has almost like a cartoony type feel to it, but then at the same time, like a realism, like as far as like the graphics and the way that people look. I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of trying to place it. 'Cause I was thinking Nathan Drake, but because Nathan Drake had more of a kind of a cartoon, like a more I guess stylized style at the beginning, and then it got really photorealistic towards the end. Like the last one was Thieves End, a Thieves End, but it kind of like that, but all in one game rather than the game slowly progressing as the games get released and they change and get more realistic. This seems to be like that in one. I don't know. Maybe it's the faces just look more realistic. It was for the human faces, but they're all shooting like like repulsor beams or whatever, lasers and shit. Maybe that's make it feel cartoony. I don't know, but looks good. Let's look at this this Wonder Woman one. All right.
My daughter, a new threat comes to our shores,
A new
and
threat.
I must call you home.
Sound like from Transylvania. Some shit.
Restore what has been broken. Unite old enemies. Forge new bonds. You are a hero, but you can be more. You can be
Is this a real person?
a leader.
It can look really realistic.
You are Wonder Woman.
Okay. If it look anything like that, the actual game comes out. This is an interesting one because I thought, well, I was thinking that I like people been trying to we were trying to make a Superman game for the longest time, and where it makes sense for people where you can still feel like you're Superman, but it's not a cakewalk. Where like when people question like how if you give Superman all his abilities, he seems like I don't know like a golden age type. Well, probably won't go that far, but Superman after it was a Crisis on Infinite Earths or whatever. Like they have that Superman, but I guess that's Bronze Age. But anyway, what has like the set powers and everything, and then you feel like if you insert villains into the game and you amp them up, you're like, why are the villains able to go toe to toe Superman? I don't think you could just do it. Just have him go toe to toe Superman. Who gives a fuck? Like why is that a big deal? Like people are, oh, this doesn't make sense. You're playing a fucking alien flying around shooting laser beams out of your eyes and blowing super breath and shit and bench pressing planets. Like, you worried about that? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, that's the argument that I've seen people make about Superman games. That's what they keep doing. They say that's what they keep doing Batman. And I've heard that even like a Flash game, because they was doing a Flash game like a while back. No, I don't know. It was like some years ago, and I saw they had someone was playing it. They showed where they were at with it and where when it got canceled, and it looked like it could have been pretty cool, but it just fell through, I guess. And it makes me think, like, because I was thinking Wonder Woman would kind of fall in that camp of we don't really know what to do with her in the video game. You could depower her. But the interesting thing with Wonder Woman is you kind of have the best of both worlds with in one character with Superman and Batman, because she's a warrior, one of the best fighters in the DC universe, and she is at least, you know, close to Superman's strength. I mean, I know that she does things not like she takes off her like gauntlets or whatever on her arm and take her power like doubles and shit like that. I don't know if that's like part of continuity now, but I have seen that done in the comic book. So, and able to like summon her weapons like out of like out of her armor and shit. So like her sword. So you kind of had the best of both worlds with her, because you can still do the martial arts, I guess, with her, just like you do with Batman. But I mean, Superman knows some martial arts too, but he's not anywhere near like a skilled fighter like Wonder Woman or Batman. Which I was like, why don't they just have him do? I mean, he's mastered like two martial arts, two Kryptonian martial arts in comics. They say he's a pretty well-rounded boxer. I mean, you see him brawl a lot in a fight, but I mean, once you get in a fight, if he's not fighting anybody with that type of skill, and you have his strength level, then what would be the point in like doing like doing martial arts, unless he's facing someone who can fight like that and is as strong, or if not stronger than he is, then yeah, now you need to add something else to it, which would be technique. Hopefully that person isn't a better fighter than you two, and they're stronger than you. Then okay, are they faster than me? But anyway, Wonder Woman, this could be a look for them. Maybe they were just like, man, we can't really figure out how to make a Superman game that could be fun to play all the way through and replay. Because I remember that when they made that Superman game for the Brown and Ralph Superman movie, and people said it was fun actually playing, like flying around and stuff like that. But the game, as far as the gameplay, other than that, it was pretty stale. And I remember it was something like meteors were coming down or something, and you had the city had like a life bar. I watched somebody play it like a long time ago, and I guess it was get repetitive and stagnant. And it's like, how do we keep this from being repetitive or as repetitive where it gets boring and people don't want to finish it or don't want to play it, But with Wonder Woman, this could be a test to see how they can go about making a Superman game and making a fun Wonder Woman game. Because like I said, you can still have like the cool fights in the game like you'd have in the Arkham games with Batman, except with Wonder Woman. But then also, like I said, Wonder Woman has superhuman strength too, so you could just add, hey, there's like, what was that crime like the mafia in those? What was it called And I remember in the old cartoons, they would call some crime, something. It was like basically they're like the mafia, the biggest crime family in, I guess, the world, because they were in Metropolis and in Gotham. Because Superman and Batman had to deal with them separately. But you could do something like that, like maybe they have super suits or something, or maybe they have kryptonite. They get kryptonite blast or something, and that way they can hurt Superman, and it levels the playing field a little bit more. I mean, you can do a lot. I'm talking a lot about Superman, and even though this is a Wonder Woman announcement, game announcement, but I'm just because I'm just comparing it, because you would think a lot of the same problems that I've heard people say online and developers talk about having to make a Superman game and make it faithful to the character, but also make it fun. You would think Wonder Woman would have those same hurdles, but like I said, you do have the best of both worlds with Wonder Woman as far as like Superman kind of power set, as far as like strength and speed and stuff like that, and flight. If they do fly, unless they're gonna go with the uh, well, I guess she was kind of flying in the movies now. I don't know. She's like, was she flying at the end of Wonder Woman 84? I remember she was lassoing lightning and like swinging. I think she was flying at the end of that movie. Because I was like, Wonder Woman can fly. Cause he was like, I saw people, it's weird that she can fly or something like that. I was like, Wonder Woman's been able to fly. And I mean, I don't know. I don't recall in the comic books if they had it where she couldn't fly at any point. Maybe in the older ones. But I mean, in the cartoons and stuff, she was flying like everybody else. And people were like, oh, it's weird that she can fly. Like, why is it weird that she can fly? Because she fights. Like she's a warrior. It's like, oh, it's weird. It's like, how's that weird that she can fly now? So what? She can fly. Like, she's not like a human source, but she's a demigod. So where she can fly? I mean, not all gods can fly, but like, why is that? Is people like, it's weird. Like, anyway, I talked about that much longer than I thought I would. You know what? I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna since that was, I talked about it much longer than I thought. I just do one video of the DC stuff, and maybe since the other one's a little bit longer. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed my reaction. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below. Make sure to subscribe when you're here. Hit that bell when you're notified when I upload the videos. Comment down below. Share this video. I'll see you next time. Peace.